With King's Dominion getting its new lockers, it's caused many people to become upset and caused many problems within the park itself, as well as more problems for the workers. Today, I wanted to talk about what would make these lockers at King's Dominion better and some of the problems I've had in my own experience with using them. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you haven't already, be sure to check out my video of how to actually use the lockers. I did a pretty in-depth tutorial on what you actually need to do to pay for them and get your locker to work correctly to end it and whatnot. So be sure to check it out. I probably have a card popping up if it hasn't popped up already. But with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about some of these problems with these lockers. So first things first, it's going to be the price of the lockers. It's not that it costs too much, but it's more of the fact that the way they did it is so you basically have to pay $2 every single time. It's not just $2 and then I can do $1 extension. And that's one of the biggest problems. It's just, what if I need to extend it for the hour? If I come to the park maybe later and it goes to maybe 9 o'clock, or say the park closes at 10 and it just goes to 9 and I have to extend it for 2 hours automatically. I can't choose an option for maybe 1 hour for $1, and it is $2 for 2 hours, but that's really not the problem. The problem is they should have more options for people to either use it all day, say maybe it's like $5 for the whole day, like how Busch Gardens does. And one plus with Busch Gardens lockers is that they allow you to move your locker to different locations. And a big problem is that King's Dominion didn't do this effectively. It's just like they're honestly doing a test run is what I think. And that's why they only pick 3 of the most popular rides for this, which were Twisted Timbers, Intimidator 305, and Flight of Fear. What made me confused was why they didn't do it for Volcano if they're going to do it for the most popular rides. So I don't really understand the concept of why they did it this way. Either way, it should be, they should have it so that we can move our locker instead of having to literally pay $2 at each station. Now, granted, you can just buy one locker and just use that locker for the whole day. But the problem is what if I'm all the way on the other side of the park and then I have to walk back just to get my stuff? That's too much work, and that's why it would be easier if you could move it, and it also gives a space for someone who needs a locker at that area or that ride area. In that sense, they should have it so it's like $5 for the whole day, or maybe $10 for the whole day. Because you know how King's Dominion is, they make you pay for something that you don't really need to pay for. It's just another way of honestly getting money, and that's what companies do, just like how Apple makes you pay for adapters and whatnot for their phones. It's just something that companies do so they get more money out of you instead of them just already adding it into whatever product they have for itself. So that was just one problem, is definitely a different variety of prices, or just one whole price instead of you paying this $2 and then keep paying $2 and $2. Now what you can do is you can just put $20 inside the locker, or you can put it inside the machine, and it'll actually take that whole entire 20. It won't give you any change back. Just as a reminder, you won't get any change back. So that's another problem. It will just take the 20 and it will make your whole locker basically be 10 hours. Because it's $2 for every 2 hours, it would basically give you 10 hours. So you could be set for the whole day, but why in the world would you want to pay $20 for a locker? That's another problem that I saw with these lockers. The next one would definitely be a larger size locker. Now, granted, they are big enough, but they're not big enough, if you understand what I mean. I think they need to have more sizes, like kind of like how they would have for Soak City. And of course, those are going to cost a different price. But a friend of mine who takes pictures for the park during media day, they had to get a locker themselves. And one problem he faced with, because he had so much equipment, he didn't want to go all the way back up outside to the parking lot just to put his stuff away. So he had to get almost 3 lockers because of all the equipment he had to take pictures. And again, that was $6 that he wouldn't have had to pay for if they just had bins. So if you understand what I'm coming from, they have a lot of problems that need to be fixed with this ride. I think my guess is that they're probably going to add more lockers within the future, and maybe throughout the seasons. They're definitely going to add more, is what I think. Volcano will definitely be one area that they put them in. But another thing I do feel like that what they'll do is they probably will change the price, because I think they know now that they messed up on how that works. And after seeing how Busch Gardens does it, it's just so much more efficient. Hopefully they will change these, and some of these problems that I was talking about can be fixed, and they should be fixed. But the question is, are they going to fix it? So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and also let me know some of the problems that you face with these lockers. I'll be down there with you guys. Hope you all did enjoy this video. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm almost at 500 subs at the day of this recording, which is April 10th, 2018. So thank you guys so much. We're almost at 500. And once again, thank you all for watching. And until next time, you guys, peace out.